Unless you grasp what we're just about to discuss, you're probably going to stay stuck where you are, stuck in the mud, spinning your wheels, losing the same 5-10 pounds over and over again. Your A1C, stagnant. Why diet and nutrition doesn't matter. What do I really mean by that? Diet and nutrition is the tip of the iceberg. And as we know, the tip of the iceberg sticks out the top of the water, and the main mass, for lack of a better word, sticks below the water that you can't really see. We gain weight and we develop insulin resistance and type 2 diabetes because of diet and nutrition. Okay, we gain weight and develop type 2 diabetes because of what we put in our mouths. We gain weight because our calorie consumption is too high. That's very important. We gain weight because our calorie consumption is too high. Now, you can deflect ownership of that, but the longer you do that, the longer you're going to stay where you are, because you can only fix what you acknowledge as being broken. Anyway, calories dictate whether we gain body fat, maintain body fat, or lose body fat. So you're probably thinking then, Chris, if I want to lose weight, then I just need to cut calories, right? It's that simple. Well, no, that's kind of not true. It's kind of not true, because weight gain and type 2 diabetes is a symptom of you. In order for us to kind of fix the symptom, weight gain and type 2 diabetes, which is caused by the overconsumption of calories, then we first need to determine why you overconsume calories. Why do you overconsume calories? Again, weight gain and type 2 diabetes is a symptom of your lifestyle, a symptom of your habits, and a symptom of your beliefs. Your lack of preparation, time, how you manage stress and emotion, emotional eating, negative self-worth or negative self-esteem. All of these things, sleep, energy, all of these things impact the choices that you make. And every choice you make has an outcome. And the outcome is where you are right now. So yes, we technically do need to reduce calories, but first we need to determine why we consume too many calories in the first place, so that we can make adjustments to those things in order to make this actually stick. Because you can focus on the tip of the iceberg. You can focus on changing diet and nutrition, but if your preparation is poor and you've never got the things that you need when you need them, then you're probably going to make poor choices. And poor choices meaning convenient, easy choices, because you haven't got anything else, because your preparation is poor, then you're going to overconsume and you're not going to lose weight. So you're not going to adhere to it. You're not going to be consistent. Okay. If you manage stress and emotion by reaching for food, then you're going to overconsume. You're not going to lose weight, and you're not going to be consistent. You're not going to stick to diet and nutrition. That big part, that small part, the tip of the iceberg. We're talking about what's below the surface right now, right? If sleep is poor, so you've never got the energy to do what you need to do, and your hunger hormone ghrelin is out of control because of lack of sleep, because that's a correlation, right? There's a correlation between the two. Then guess what? You're going to overconsume. You're going to make poor choices, and you're not going to be consistent. So again, you can focus on the tip of the iceberg, but if you're not focusing on any of this, you're not going to stick to that anyway, because all of this dictates the choices that you make, and every choice you make has an outcome. And again, that outcome is exactly where you are right now. So unless you focus on these other aspects of you, you're going to keep making the same choices. And if you keep making the same choices, the outcome is going to be, what's it going to be? Poor choices, yo-yo, stick to it to a week, and they can't stick to it for much longer, right? Which is why, and this isn't meant to sound overwhelming. This is something that we work very closely on with the ladies inside the Diabetes Inner Circle. Most of the time, they don't even know that we're working on this, right? But we focus on, obviously, the tip of the iceberg. But we do, okay? We coach the ladies how they can eat their normal favorite food, still lose weight, still lower their A1C, and still achieve remission. The path of least resistance. But we also focus on everything else which is below the water, the things that really matter, so that they can actually stick to that, first of all. And so when they've no longer got me, they can sustain results, they can maintain what they do achieve, because they've worked on, they've adjusted, they've done the inner work to support the choices that they make in the long run, which leads to the outcome of continuing to lose weight and maintaining what you do lose. So it's very important that you don't just focus on the tip, that you focus on the inner work, everything else, which is dictating the choices that you're making is the reason why you are where you are. You're not broken. There's nothing wrong with you. That's just human behavior. Does that make sense? So when I say diet and nutrition doesn't matter, what I mean is if that's all you focus on, it's not going to matter. It's going to be insignificant and you're probably going to achieve very underwhelming results. A month from now, 2 months from now, 12 months from now, you're going to end up back to where you are right now if you don't focus on long-term behavioral change. Did you find this helpful? If you did, comment helpful down below. I'll be speaking to you all very, very soon anyway.